am going alive. I'm live. Hey, folks, I'm alive. Bet you didn't expect that. My eye's getting better, though. The eyes have it.
Is there anybody there?
Not yet. There's nobody here yet. Dog's sitting here with me. He happened to stop by impromptu.
Wolf.
Totally unexpected. So, yeah, I'm here. Just waiting for 420 so I can toke up. You know how that goes. I see I have a viewer. Hello, viewer. Welcome to the show. I'm just kicking back here waiting for 420 to happen so I can spark up a joint and party with you folks. Not a lot of news today. I decided to limit it to one story. Only doing one news story today. So if you want to chat with us, you're welcome to do so, unless you're not a subscriber, because you have to be a subscriber to talk to me. Oh, they went away.
Why do you have to be a subscriber to talk to you?
Well, today you have to be. Have to be a subscriber for at least 5 days today. So hello. I see I have another person who has tuned in. I'm only doing, it's Buds and Hazard. No chatting. Yes. You're not chatting? It looks like chat to me, damn it. Dog's here. He just happened to stop by impromptu.
Wolf.
Totally unexpected. So since you're here, I'm going to have the crowd applaud for you. Thanks for coming aboard. We have a live studio audience today. So, not much going on, buds. There's a lot of news, but I'm not having it. I just decided I'm getting sick of doing the news. So I'm gonna do like one story a week now, and that's it. Maybe I'll do more in the future, but right now it's like, fuck it. Last year's over, nothing to talk about. Hey, dog, welcome aboard. Hey, it's 420.
Thank you.
I get to smoke some weed. The weed of the week.
Now, is that weed certified, regulated, and priced properly?
All that.
All that.
Although I didn't look at the THC content. Ooh. Let me see what that is.
I like your answer. All that.
Yeah. So let's see. I can't even read the bastard. What's that say?
Words. 29.95.
Well, that's high. That's high. I'm not, but it is. So I see we have 2 viewers now. Well, that's you. That's how long you get stuck in traffic for. Oh, you talking about the cop parade?
Oh, I don't know. Buds and Hazard was stuck in traffic, and he did a video, but
yeah, it was a cop parade.
Was it? Okay, because it cut out, and I didn't know what was going on.
Oh yeah, he said it was a cop parade. How long did that last?
The fuck were they parading for?
Who knows? Well, it wasn't a parade necessarily. It was a convoy of cop cars from all over the place.
I'm just wondering how long he was stuck there.
I don't know.
That would have annoyed the fuck out of me.
It annoyed the fuck out of him, or he wouldn't have posted a video.
Yeah, no shit.
How long were you stuck there, buds?
one person. He may have had to do something.
No, I still got 2 up there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll put that there. Well, maybe you're right. Maybe you did have to go somewhere.
That happens.
God, my nose has been horrible all week.
Yeah.
It's just been running and running. I can't get it to stop.
Did you catch that new Transformers virus?
I don't know. My eyelids are heavy too. Today, light's bothering me more than anything. I don't usually have this kind of photosensitivity early in the day. Usually it affects me at night. But then again, it's been dark all day. Oh, I see. It was a funeral.
There was a woman cop killed in Bradley?
I guess so.
Holy shit.
Whew. My nose. Anyway, back to the joint. So, yeah. So that's what it was, huh? He couldn't make a U-turn either. He wanted to get the hell out of there and couldn't go anywhere.
Yeah, yeah.
He was stuck. So that's why there were cops from all over the place, huh? That makes sense. Over 100 cop cars.
Jesus.
Holy shit.
Now, I don't remember paying taxes so they could go to a funeral. I thought I paid taxes so they could do their job.
Well, I can understand.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I got one story today that I'm going to talk about. So I might as well get to it. New York State Attorney General Letitia James subpoenaed Don Jr. and Ivanka Trump regarding the Trump Organization civil case. You know, she's filed a civil suit against the Trump Organization. Now, she's brought civil suits against Trump University and Trump Foundation and brought them both down. And it cost Trump millions of dollars in settlements over both of those lawsuits. And that's what she's hoping to do here is put an end to those. Now, any information she gets from Don Jr. or Ivanka Trump can be used in the criminal case filed by the New York City Manhattan district attorney in their criminal case against the Trump Organization. And if they decide to take the Fifth Amendment, if they decide to plead the Fifth, that creates another problem in that since this is a civil case and only requires a preponderance of the evidence, taking the Fifth Amendment is almost the same as pleading guilty. Okay?
Yeah. Wow. That's fucked up.
Well, that's the way it is. So, I mean, if you plead the Fifth, you're saying I might incriminate myself. That's why I'm not saying anything. So in a civil case, that's almost the same as saying I'm guilty.
No, I plead the
Bubble
Fifth.
Wand, welcome aboard.
Hey, Bubbles.
Now, I was just talking about Don Jr. and Ivanka being subpoenaed by the New York State Attorney General and how if they testify in that case, then anything they say in that case can be used in the criminal case in Manhattan against the Trump organization. And that if they plead the fifth, that's almost the same as pleading guilty, because only requiring a preponderance of the evidence in the civil case. Pleading the fifth is almost the same as saying I'm guilty. Okay, so they're kind of caught between a rock and a hard place right now. All right, now now Cyrus Vance in Manhattan has been replaced by Alvin Bragg as the Manhattan District Attorney, and people were wondering if that would affect the case against the Trump organization. Well, it will not. The two lead prosecutors who were in charge of the case under Cyrus Vance continue to prosecute that case and continue to collect evidence. And so things are unchanged in Manhattan. They are still pursuing them with earnest. And so now Letitia James, the Attorney General of the state, is totally looking forward to going after Trump via his children. Okay. She's also subpoenaed him, but some time ago. But of course, that's not happening yet. He's fighting that. Of course, Trump will continue to fight everything because the GOP is paying all his lawyers' fees. Did you know that? Dog's here with me, by the way, Bubble. Dog's sitting here too. Yep, going to show up just before the show started.
Doesn't that come out of our taxes?
No, that's the party.
Oh, okay.
The party is paying for all of his legal expenses.
Good old party. It's
already cost them like over $5 million to defend him. Okay.
You think they cut their losses?
You would think. You would think. But no, what I'm wondering is if they're going to pay the kids' legal fees. Okay. So they're only paying his so far. But now the kids are going to have some legal fees too here with all of this shit going on.
I can't see why they would unless one of the kids were planning on running for an office somewhere along the line.
Well, you don't know.
That's what I'm saying. I
okay.
Mean, of
course, Junior's too coked up all the time to run for public office, and everybody knows it.
I was thinking Ivanka anyway.
Ivanka, so. Yeah, Ivanka, on the other hand, would stand a chance. But, yeah, so that's what's going on right now. The kids are stuck between a rock and a hard place. You know, damned if they do and damned if they don't testify.
Right. I wouldn't testify.
So
I plead the fifth.
Yeah.
Say whatever you want about me. I didn't say a word.
But the fifth could bring the whole Trump organization down.
Yeah, but the fifth is more than I don't want to incriminate myself. It can be, well,
I'm sorry, you can't claim the Fifth Amendment because I might misspeak. Okay. That's not how it works. Okay. It doesn't say misspeak. It says self-incriminate.
Well, that's true. That's true.
Okay. And you have an attorney sitting there to keep you from misspeaking. Okay. So I really don't think I don't think you'd have much of a case there. Just the very fact that you won't testify under the preponderance of evidence makes you guilty. So.
And what would they be testifying against?
I mean, about?
Yeah.
Their involvement in the Trump organization and what they know, and it's a fraud case, first of all. It's a matter of whether or not he inflated and deflated his properties for tax purposes.
Well, he probably did. But
he most definitely did.
You don't testify against family. You say nothing.
I'm sorry, but you don't have that right. You only have that right as husband and wife.
You would not make a good mobster.
I'd make a good lawyer.
You wouldn't make a
I'd
good
make
criminal.
a good prosecutor.
You would make a horrible criminal.
Well, it was never meant to be a criminal, I guess.
What happens in the family stays in the family. It's kind of
Yeah,
like Vegas.
Uh-huh. Well, at least that's how Trump feels about it anyway.
Right.
You know, he told Pence he was sorry he picked him as a running mate 4 years ago. I mean, you know, that's what he said in 2020.
Really?
Or in 2019, I guess. In the 2020, you know, after the election.
The whole thing's corrupt.
Because he wouldn't flip the electoral vote in his favor, you know. He wouldn't throw the election for him. Told him he was a poor choice as a running mate.
The whole system's corrupt. I don't know why we still pay attention to it.
Because it's a system. The system isn't corrupt. It's the people in it that are corrupt. But you know what?
Huh.
The election wasn't rigged, and we know that. Okay? And the reason it wasn't rigged is because regardless of party, the little man, the people at the state level and the county level, those people were honest. They honestly counted the votes. Okay? That's why the election wasn't rigged. Those people are honest. The guy sitting at the fucking polling place who operates the machines saw to it that they were operated honestly. The guys counting the votes at the county level saw to it that it was done honestly. Okay?
Well,
all the local people saw to it that it was done honestly. The only people that are crooks are the fucking politicians. Okay? Those elected officials, those people that volunteered to work the elections did so fairly and honestly. That's why it was a fair election. Okay? Because people like me and you saw to it was a fair election. Okay?
Don't look at
common
me.
man.
I can come up with 5 conspiracy theories before I
Wow.
even start thinking about it.
Wow. Except it wasn't, nobody conspired. And you know what? I was talking to a Trumper at the bar the other day. I knew he was a Trumper because he usually goes to Freak's Bar. Okay.
Like Mancow Freaks?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
You know, Freak
Yeah.
from the radio.
Yeah, I met him a couple times.
He has a bar in Braidwood.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's
Used
that
to
place
have one
called?
in Wilmington.
Top Fuel.
Yeah, he used to have one in Wilmington.
Yeah, I know. But he has Top Fuel. He's a jerk, by the way. I met him.
General asshole.
He's a total jerk. And Bestie and I went in there drinking one afternoon, and he actually came in the ladies' room while she was in there.
What?
Yeah. Yeah. Fortunately, she was at the point. Hi, Katie. Welcome aboard. Fortunately, she was at the point where she was washing her hands, but she was kind of shocked that he came in there, needless to say.
No shit.
Yeah. I don't know what he was checking for, but he came in there. She didn't appreciate that. We stopped going there after that. But anyway, one of his customers, Lori, who works at the Keg, works 2 days at Freak's place. So they've been closed for a week for remodeling. So all of his customers have been coming out here because Lori was working out here all week.
Not cool at all.
No. So all his customers have been coming out to the Keg this week. So this Trumper was out at the bar, and he and I were talking. And I told him that I think they ought to get rid of the Electoral College and just go straight with a popular vote.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
And you know what he said? He said, no, because then the Democrats would always win.
So what the people want is wrong?
Yeah. Yeah, that's what he said. It's because the Democrats are in high population concentration areas, and that then they'd always lose. The Republicans would always lose. And I said, well, you know, you got high population areas too. You got Atlanta and Houston.
So,
But trouble is that those are blue cities too. So
let me understand. So let me understand this. Instead of saying, well, let's give the people their choice back, and we should change the way we do things because people hate us. You'd rather just keep cheating the people?
yeah, apparently. So
Why
yeah, that
didn't
was
we
his
pay attention to
attitude. You
this?
know, no, we can't get rid of the electoral college because then Democrats would win all the time.
Or we'd have somebody besides a Democrat or Republican. It would change to something else. That would
It's
be
a
nice.
possibility too.
That would be
Okay.
wild.
Might open the door for other parties. But yeah, that was his attitude. No, we could never do that because then Republicans would never win.
I mean, at least he's honest. I mean,
Yeah,
how much more honest can a person be?
yeah, right.
And who was this?
Just some Trumper that was up at the keg.
Oh, I thought it was somebody.
No, a guy who goes to Freaks Bar all the time.
Yeah.
But since they were closed for remodeling, he came up to the keg.
Wow, that's fucked up.
We had a chance to speak twice this week, and if I wasn't a veteran, he wouldn't talk to me at all. But he's formerly in the Seabees, and he and I got to talking the other day. So at least he spoke to me only because he knew I was a vet. You know, otherwise we'd have nothing in common. Yeah. Yeah. So. Oops. My joint went out.
Ooh, what
I
flavors?
just got some seeds with awesome genetics. Cool. What are they?
Yeah, what flavors?
Yeah.
My brother, my stepbrother, gave me a couple little nugs of some killer, crisply, sticky stuff. And I asked him what it was. He said he didn't know.
It's the bomb.
I got a seed of it.
Oh.
I found one seed. I'm gonna try, and it was good. I was just fucking high off that shit. Damn.
So what seeds did you get, Katie? Oh, I didn't announce the wow today.
What was the wow?
The wow today is
Sour diesel.
sour Denisel.
At 30%.
And it's almost 30% THC, this particular jar.
Yeah. Like literally 29.95.
29.95% THC. And it is fucking me up. And I'm only this far into the joint. It's the bomb.
Now, sour diesel's a sativa, right?
Yes. It's the bomb.
Oh, nice, Katie. Chocolate hazelnut. I had that as a tea once, I think.
Chocolate hazelmint?
Yeah. Isn't that a tea?
I don't know. I just drink oolong for the most part.
Black or orange?
Huh?
Black or orange?
Black or orange? Oolong?
Yeah.
You realize that when they say orange and orange pico, it has nothing to do with the taste or the color. It has to do with how it's cut.
That I didn't know.
Yeah. Those refer to how a tea is cut, nothing else.
Yeah. Yeah, a black oolong is about the flavor. So when they say orange, it's about that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. Pico and orange pico teas refer to how a tea is cut. Going over the tester package. Purple Anaconda. Purple Anaconda. Ooh. Anaconda is good. Huh? So I talked with, okay, he's showing me a new way to set up my grow pots. It's a very cool method to grow. Okay.
We'll have to talk about that later, buds. Have to give me a call when I get home.
Yeah.
Which I'm actually heading there in a few minutes.
Orange Pico tea. But it's a way to cut tea. It has nothing to do with the flavor. Any tea can be Orange Pico. Mint does not repel mice. Well, not at your house anyway, huh?
Spiders. Repels spiders.
What?
Mint. Spiders don't like mint. And other bugs too.
Well, didn't work for the mice. What are you going to do?
It doesn't work for the rabbits either. I had rabbits eat half my chocolate mint I planted one year. Those bastards.
Really?
Yeah, little fucking furry bastards.
Oh. I have to get an atomizer before I can get started. Well,
An
atomizer.
The fuck?
Okay. Well, what can you do to keep those mice out of there? I guess you could, I don't know, put a screen over the top of your pot. Oh, I meant to tell you, KD. I hope that harm-free trap. Harm-free trap. Yeah. You found the hole it was coming in. Stuff it with steel wool. Because I can't chew the steel wool, you know. It hurts. Stuff the hole with steel wool. Because if you just block it, they'll just make the hole bigger. But the steel wool will fit it around it, and they'll try to chew around, and they'll just cut themselves up. Oh, Massel told you that too? Yeah. Steel wool's the way to go. No, they're not. You got to watch the video, buds. She fired the cats.
Yep. And I don't know why you have like a harm-free.
She pulled a Trump on him.
Yeah, but she uses a harm-free trap, and we all know after the video shut down, she took that mouse around back and beat it with a baseball bat. we know what happened.
Well, put some steel wool in there and then put the brick back.
Something. If they chew through the brick, get a shotgun.
It was like Damagala down the road here used to sit in his backyard with a 6-pack and a shotgun, wait for the moles to come up. I is vicious.
Get him, kid, get him.
Yeah, Ray Damagala. His wake was the same night as Bob's. Yeah, he was laid out there at the funeral home the same night. Nothing is moving that brick. No, but they didn't need a hole any bigger than a pencil. Okay? That's all they need. If you can fit a pencil in there, they can get through.
I bet
So pack the hole with steel wool first, and then put the brick there.
you know, knowing that, Spliffy, I bet you mice are really good at limbo.
Mice?
Yeah.
No, because they'd have to turn over. They can't get their feet back to do the limbo.
Oh, okay, okay. Fuck you then, mice. You're out of the contest.
Yeah.
No mice in the limbo contest.
Be a shame if you have to fire the brick too.
Take it to the store. Yeah, it's defective.
You're fully aware of what you're doing with this type of mouse. You have mouse familiarity, do you?
But you know, I like the way she put that because there are different type of mice. Like Illinois cornfield mice are different than like New York City mice. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, animals are
They
different.
don't have mice in New York City. They got rats.
Big giant fucker.
You know, rats and mice don't live together.
Yeah, rats the size of chihuahuas.
You know, they don't live in the same environment. I used to see some monstrous rats in downtown Chicago, River North area.
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah.
Damn.
Stoney, welcome aboard.
Stoney.
I'm live, but I'll be back to hang. Okay.
How about like the underground walkways in Chicago and stuff? I know you've been down there.
Oh yeah.
So
I've been all over down there.
what about down there? You ever see like big rats and stuff running around?
Oh sure.
Oh wow. Yeah,
Sure, you see their little beady red eyes glowing in the darkness, you know.
yeah, there you go. Tell them about that. There's almost another city under Chicago.
Oh yeah, there is. There's all sorts of underground ways to travel. I mean, there's lit up walkways. You can walk all over downtown Chicago.
There's like shops and stuff
Sure.
down there.
Sure. Shops, bars,
It's weird. If you're
restaurants.
not, yeah, and if you're not a local, you really don't know about it.
No.
There's literally
No.
another city under the city.
Stoney in two places at once. That's a Harry Potter movie. Here, I got to give that a button.
But hey, I'm probably gonna head to the homestead.
Are you?
It's getting dark and it's icy out there.
Yeah, it's been dark all day.
I got out of my car in your driveway. I came out both feet planted on the ground, right? I closed my door and all of a sudden I was sliding down your driveway. Just standing
Really?
there sliding.
Oh. Yeah, we're having an ice storm today, so
It was crazy.
it's really swell out there. You know? Yeah. Yeah, so I bought this little noise box that I'm toying with today, so it's kind of fun. So
Oh man.
it's got a bunch of different noises on it.
I can't believe I had to go to so many stores just to find 5 gallons of water.
Yeah, well, bring your jugs up and I'll make you distilled water here.
There's too many fucking growers out there taking it all.
Be careful, dog.
Oh yeah.
That's what it says here.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
I didn't say that. Came from somebody else.
What? Much love to all of you.
So I'll play you some of my other sounds I have here.
Uh-oh.
I have this one.
You hear the fart, it's him.
And, and I have this one here. And of course, you already heard this. And then I have the gunshot. And this one here.
I didn't do it.
Breaking glass. That's just a cha-ching. And what's this one here? Ah, the drum roll.
Okay.
Okay, Spliffy, hit me up later. I'm heading home to my nice warmed up couch.
Oh, it's not warm enough here for you?
Huh?
It's not warm enough here for you?
Yeah, the
You
longer
go
I
home
wait
and
here,
bundle up?
the colder it gets out there.
I see. Well, the gunshot is cool. You like that one?
Bye, y'all. Much love.
That's all that one is just a bell. And we get down the bottom row here. I got 4 more. That one's pretty cool. And these are the last 2, the fart and the burp. So that's my little sound box. So thought I'd add some sound effects to the show. The canned laughter. I like that one the best. So a little fun. Just a little fun. I wish I'd had that on my birthday, because all I did on my birthday was tell jokes. And to just sit here in silence by myself and not be able to play some laughter afterwards was kind of boring for me. You know, I would hope that you folks laughed at, at home at my jokes. And I'm sure you did, because I got, laughy faces on the screen. But it was really quiet around here. Usually when I tell them at the bar or something, there are people there that can actually respond. So it was kind of strange, because I've heard them all before. It's oftentimes when I tell a joke, I get one in return. So it was kind of weird to just hear my same old jokes over and over again to silence. Well, welcome back, Katie. I just played all the noises from my my new sound box. So you missed every one. So there you go. There's one for you. Or I could give you one of these. I'm about to get some more viewers. Oh, good. Good. Glad to hear that. To play some sounds for them. Didn't we just do this? Yes. I also belched in your face. Well, there. I'm going to move that down, in fact. Make it a little louder. Put it right over the mic. How's that? Is that better? Move this up there. Set things up better. Spliffy! No, that's what you said. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Did my chair just fart? Yep. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Uh-huh. Yeah. It farted too. It also belched. Does your chair ever belch? Damn chair. Think my chair is wet. You know, bathroom's not that close. So sometimes that's a long walk. Hey, green screen and you get a soundboard. Exactly. I have a huge barking spider. I blame that on. Oh, I usually use Buster. Yeah, kill that damn mouse. Stick him to a board. Harley Grower, welcome aboard. Good to have you here. That's what you need to do. Stick that thing to a board, you know? That's what you put on the other side of the brick. Standing up. So the thing runs right into it. Buster, bring that mustard. Buster from Custer. Put the mousetrap in a bucket of water. Yeah, really. Do something. You sure it's just one? Got your package. He won't come back after his swim. That's sure. Well, they can swim, but they get tired. Once dove on a rat with my claw hammer. Or unless like blank, you still athletic. Oh, it's by the way, it's sour diesel today, and it's 29.95% THC. Some really potent sour diesel. And I'm liking it. So Harley, do you like the socks? I was on the computer and the rat ran over my feet. I pissed my dress. Is a desert burrowing mouse, not a field mouse. I'm saying, but do you know it's the same mouse? He totally pissed, revealed my woman's scream. Water floods them out every time it rains. Yeah, it happens with moles around here. Oh, good. Glad to hear that. You have an embarrassing, unmanly surprise scream? All is very happy, including you. Well, that's good. So they didn't get to your plants today. Well, I'd still stuff steel wool in that hole. Got my finger on a table saw. My crew said they laughed when I left. Do my squeal like a girl. I see. Uh-huh. Well, you don't go, yo, fuck. Nothing like that, huh? You go, ah. Yeah, you'll have to get some steel wool. Of course, they make you buy a monstrous fucking amount. You only need a little. You got to buy a bale this fucking big, when you only need tiny little bit of stuff in the hole. But pack it in there good. They'll be discouraged at first bite. You can use it for art. Okay, cool. Pick out a fineness that you think they'll dislike. I remember hitting a dude in a football game once. He said, "Ouch, ouchie." Both teams laughed at his lame ass. You don't ouch in football. Oh, ouch. Well, get this now. My bestie, and maybe I told this story. I don't know if I did or not. My bestie's daughter wrestles. And I didn't get the results from Wednesday, but or from Thursday night. But she was 6-1 for the season before the holidays. And in her last match in Wilmington over here, she finished second. And there were no girls for her to wrestle in Wilmington. So she wrestled a boy in her weight class. And, two boys in her weight class. And she put this guy down in 14 seconds. And he went walking back to the bench crying. Okay. Because I know that he had bragged to his team about how fucking good he was going to do, how he's going to nail this girl to the floor. And had to go back and face his teammates. Okay. He was literally had tears in his eyes. He was walking back to the bench crying. Okay. So I've seen a dude dislocate his hand, and he said, "Damn." He slapped me with his good hand and said, his dad was going to get me. Joke. This is semi-pro football. We were all fucking 26 years old. Yeah, and well, she's a senior in high school. Okay. And she finished second in state last year. So she's a pretty tough little girl. And she's like, I don't know, 5'6". She's not a big girl, but she's a tough little girl. Maybe she's taller than that. Maybe she's 5'7" or something. She's not real tall. but she knows her way around a mat. So, but yeah. So, but yeah, she put this kid down in 14 seconds. So, saw a basketball player dislocate his leg at the knee. He said, "Whoops," not ouch, whoops. Yeah. But this poor kid, you know, all the boys around here think they're tough. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, not whoops. Yeah, like, oh, I did that again. Shit. Oh. Where's that roach? Got to be something left. Where am I here? Oh, lighter. Reaching for remote controls. So, what am I doing? Oh, blabbing. That's what I was doing. So, what's everybody else smoking today? No, it says 2. Somebody's not paying attention. I don't know who else it is. It says 2 up here. I got 6 thumbs up. So that's at least 3 people. Super Lemon Haze. What you got, Katie? Stoney's got Super Lemon Haze. I got Sour Diesel. It says 4 there, huh? And Ghost Train Haze. Keith. Oh. Well, see, Bubble One, what we decided is it's who's paying attention. That's what that number means. So there's more people paying attention where you're at. I'm enjoying a fine one. Yes, you are. Goddess Train Haze. Keith 1/4 twist and slide. I see. Okay. 1/4 twist and slide. Oh, the Keith is. I see. Well, this thing shot. It's only 411. Slide. That's the way I normally type. I always have to go back, and like today I spelled hurricane with 3 R's. Who shot the doobie? Only shot the oh, I shot the who shot the doobie? I only shot the deputy. Oh, yeah. I have a lot of Goddess Train Haze, like 4 ounces. Nice. Yeah. Well, that seed I planted on New Year's did not pop yet through the ground. So it has not broken the surface. So I'm going to plant a couple more seeds. So, because I got nothing going right now, and that's not good. So 3 weeks away. Yeah. So that was a sheet right, didn't come up. So I don't know why. That was the one I said I planted like a farmer. I didn't soak the seed. So I don't know what happened there. They don't pop. look there and see if you can save them. Sometimes they're upside down or some shit. Well, that's what I thought. Maybe that was the case. I was going to fish it out of there. I wasn't going to just give up on it. Thank you for being awesome to Stoney. Pregnant hooker is already getting bushy. Only on the third node. Well, got to soak them too. Okay. Well, if it isn't doing anything, I'll take it out and soak it. They're a tough shell. pH so chronic. Okay. I'll keep that in mind. It didn't seem to mind the mouse. You said the one was nibbling though, huh? Got nibbled on? Test your water and your soil pH. I'm tempted to thank the dead mouse that topped my seedlings. Oh, I see. Just the tips of a couple leaves. I see. Well, that's good. At least it didn't go for the stem. Topper the super grow mouse. I started a tea yesterday. So you're going totally different this time, huh? Because you didn't do any teas last time, did you? Bubbling brew. I didn't think you did. Experimenting. Trying something different. Just not doing it dry. I gotcha. Kale tea is often awesome. Oh. If you'll excuse me a moment, I need to get something more to drink. I'm really dry today. I don't know why, but I need more fluids. I'll be right back. Okay, Sony. Now, hang on, stuck. Screwed up my glasses. I'm a wreck. There. Where's the mouse? There. Let's see. Had some cabbage go bad. Mancey's black banana. Rice oats, Epsom salt. Phytoplankton. Yeah, but you got a place to do that. You can sit it outside. I put it outside, it's going to freeze. You know? You know, that's my problem. You know, I keep it in the house, it's going to stink. You know, and I'd hear about it. It's right next to the plant. Seriously? Doesn't smell? Is it in a lidded container? You know what I mean? Like in a bucket with a lid? Something like that, or that sort of thing? No smell yet. I just get started. Oh, you started it yesterday in a 3-gallon bucket. Do you make teas too, Stony? I'm curious. Or do you compost or 420? Thank you. You've been a few minutes late. Thanks for the reminder because I was waiting. That's better. That's much better. I like that. 200 ppm. Okay. You have them? That was weird. Yeah. So do you test for ppm? I don't imagine you do. Katie. YouTube would not let you post anything. You mean your Saturday show? You couldn't post your Saturday show? Keys. Who's got the keys? Apparently Stony had the keys. Oh, just now in the chat? Oh, that's weird. Your Saturday show is up then? I'll have to watch it later. Oh, you had to restart. That's weird. Oh, okay, good. I'll check it out later then. Yeah, Saturday Solutions. Plug the name. Hoppa. There. Yeah, I'll catch it. See, now nobody's paying attention on my screen. So, I guess because I'm just pouring myself something to drink. Who'd pay attention to that, right? So I should have gotten more ice while I was up. But I didn't. So we're COVID ridden once again. Numbers higher than even last January. Lucky us. I didn't do any news today except for one story, and you heard it. You don't know where his keys are. I thought you had them. Well, if you don't know and he doesn't know, the warden doesn't know, I guess he's not going anywhere, right? Kind of how it works. Katie has the keys. Maybe she went to go look for him because she said she'd be right back. We'll ask her when she gets back. She's got the keys. She's looking. Yeah. We'll see when she gets back. God, it's so dark. I know it's dark out, but I mean, it's darker than dark. It should be that way right now. It's been such a miserable, icy day. So, I don't know. It's just gloomy, you know. I hate gloomy days. They're just not fun. Illinois to Arizona. No, I don't have any keys either. And hell, I can't even find my own keys. So, highly recommend that if you're going to buy a sour diesel, that you get one that's almost 30% THC. They're fucking gone. Anybody look in the car? Along with the dryer socks. Yeah, but just one from each pair. You know, so you know what you do then? You just start wearing 2 different socks. Because that's the trend, you know, and that's how that trend came about, by the way. In self-respected Washington, D.C. Yeah, well, it's just unbelievable that they would stand behind that orange guy and continue to stand behind him. Okay. That's what amazes me. That's what truly astounds me, knowing that he's insane. No, I don't. Yeah, I guess they do eat them. I don't know where else they could go. You know, yes, he did. Yes, he did. And I did have a story about him, but I didn't write it up about Florida letting over 1 million masks expire because they said they had no demand for them. Ted loves a taste of his own vomit. Yeah, but Florida had a million, get that now, 1 million masks expire. They let 1 million masks expire because they claimed they had no demand for them. Not masks, I'm sorry, test kits. Test kits. My mistake. TV dinner Tucker. Yeah, he's a Swanson. Yeah. They let 1 million test kits expire. Yeah. Where is there no demand for test kits? Home test kits. Home test kits. Couldn't turn it back or nothing. Right? I got a free emergency COVID test kit from the food bank on Wednesday, just before they ran out. Yeah, well, that's really cool. But they sat on 1 million of them. You couldn't turn them back or nothing if there was no demand, right? um, I don't know exactly $1 million. It sounds like their whole ration probably, like they didn't do a single. They didn't pass any of them out. You know, of course he did, on purpose. He could have dispensed them to pharmacies, to hand out to people. He saw to it didn't happen. So he could push that other shit that he owns stock in. The after treatment. You know, the treatment Trump took. Whatever the fuck you call it. So that's always the way it is, you know. It's what they're all doing. You know, push the one I own stock in. You know, that's what they're all doing out there. All the Republicans. They all bought stock in those two things. There's that the drug and the treatment. I forget what that was. The last video of him, he looks and sounds sick as in virus sick, or he was about to cry and had it on TYT. Oh, yeah? I'll have to check that out. I'll have to check. And it had it on TYT. I'll check that out. I'll certainly look at that. That must have been like, what, after Biden's speech? Because Biden tore him a new asshole without even mentioning his name. You know? But that was like the strongest speech Biden ever gave. You know? It was Biden really tore into last year, and he really did a great job. I really respect him for what he had to say and the way he said it. And MSNBC has been comparing it, oddly enough, and to what Mitch McConnell said right after 1/6 last year. Okay, because he really came down on the whole thing last year, and he came down on the whole thing last year, and Trump too. Okay, and they play them back to back, and it's amazing, considering where Mitch McConnell stands now. You wouldn't think it was the same person, you know. I mean, January 7th, McConnell had nothing but contempt for the entire event. January 6th. There have been warnings from those retired generals for a month now about potential revolution. Yeah, I'm sure it's pretty much the same thing, although I haven't heard it or read it. I'm sorry. Am I not mistaken? Because they're right. But these revolutionary groups are being watched very closely right now and being cracked down on, from what I understand. Lots of dissent in the ranks. Yeah, well, that's not good. One was a retired brigadier general. Well, can't really count on the generals to know much what's going on in the lower ranks. Okay. That would be my personal opinion. Although a brigadier general is closer than any of the others. Being the lowest ranking general. I mean, that's just my opinion. You know, and everybody's got one. So, just like the Beatles say, everybody's got one. That's what I'm saying. Seems to me by the time you get that high up, you're pretty far out of reach and out of touch. It's the lower ranks where anything would be going on, I think. And they're pretty far from that. I mean, I don't recall seeing more than 3 generals in the 3 years I was in. Okay. So, and they were from an extreme distance. So, and maybe once was going by in a car. So, yeah, they're more like politicians, I think, than anything else. I would categorize them as being that out of touch. So, I wouldn't put a whole lot of stock in that. Yeah, if if they were lower ranks than generals, I'd put more stock in that. In fact, if they were like majors and light colonels, then I'd be interested in what they had to say. Okay, lieutenant colonels and majors, they'd be closer to the ranks that you'd be interested in listening to. Maybe even majors and lower. And at that level, if they can't control the men, then they shouldn't be there. The men shouldn't be there. They should be locked up or out of the service. Because at that level, if they're that desperate for volunteers and they can't control the volunteers, then they have to reinstate a draft. I mean, it's just silly at this point. It sounds like it to me too. Seriously. Because if you can't control the troops, then those troops shouldn't be in the service. You know, that's just, it's simple. It's just basic training, so to speak. And it just makes the most sense to me. You know, if you can't control the troops, then those troops shouldn't be there. You know, you can't have an uprising within the military. That's ridiculous. And who's ever in charge shouldn't be in charge. This military shouldn't be about politics. Never should be. Well, it's coming up on supper time. So I think I'm going to wrap things up. And hope to see you Tuesday. And if I do a show Tuesday, we'll see what happens. I'm not sure. Bestie's back in town. And I haven't seen her, I think, since just after Thanksgiving. Maybe even before that. Only the oath part should matter. Yeah, same thing with the last president, I guess. Huh? So well, remember, there's nothing funny about peace, love, and understanding. And have a great whatever. Okay. Till next time. Bye now.